Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back. As I was editing the previous video, I realized that I didn't lose Kate, I just left her where she was, and if I had gone back to where she was in the recording, which obviously I couldn't do while I was recording, I would find her. And sure enough, we found, did I say Kate? I meant Lily. Either way, let's continue on with the quest and the fabulous adventures that is my time in Fallout 4. Yes, I have a webcam today, but it's only for the beginning of the video because I didn't feel like recording going back to Mary's. Yeah, doesn't matter. Video. That was immersion breaking. Either way, Lily, where are we going? What are we doing? Didn't you have a set of power armor last time you were here? Yes, but I don't need it. I have buttons and a 7-foot tall Harley Quinn. Well, she's not Harley Quinn. Her name is Harley, and of course she bases her entire personality off of the old DC supervillain. And coincidentally enough, she's a psychiatrist. How do you get a psychiatrist certification in this day and age? I don't know, but just look at the height difference. I love that. I did that on purpose, by the way. And then you have buttons with the emotional anchor, because I hate him. Well, he's a good companion, otherwise I wouldn't have installed him, but, you know. You and Lily reached a hidden entrance to the Corvega power plant. Head inside.
Hi.
It's not too far to the Corvega factory. Just stick close and keep your head down.
What in the hell?
God, you're outside.
That works, I guess. I forget you have
Focus.
Zach's
Home in no
fucked
time.
up gun. Anyways, into the pipe. Alrighty. That, I want to say is poop, but it's not poop, it's just rocks. So I'm gonna drink the water. Got him in the leg, he's dead. Yeah, about to say, can you please help Harley? That works, I guess. I think we're safe now, all things considered. Oh. Alright, now we're safe. Now it is safe to go through here. Motherfucker had a SPOS 12 and he lost to my SG 550, which I totally knew what that was called. Well, it wants me to go that way, so I'm obviously gonna go this way. Okay, so way back when that first door I came through, I should have come through that door anyways instead of going the random ass route. Lily, I'm sure you are good.
That hurt, you dick!
That's Lily, so we need to go this way. Into here. God damn it. Yep, into here. Goodbye, Special Ed. About to say, Lily, you want to hurry up and get down here?
Let's just find that motor and get the hell out of this goddamn rat's nest.
It's right here.
Rigging the motor to the power armor will take time, so we're gonna need to perish any assholes in earshot of the motor before working on it.
So I have to defeat all the hostiles. Good to know.
There it is. Wait. Oh my god. Is that? Holy shit! I can't believe this! What?
Just the perfectly cut scream. Just perfectly encapsulates how fucking buggy Corvette. Oh, I can't. Okay, number 1, the fade, just so you could slap it on her back. Number 2, the perfectly cut scream. And number 3, the amount of bullshit I had to do to kill every single solitary person in the plant, just so that I can go grab this. Because apparently attaching it to the power armor was going to make a lot of noise, which apparently using a Makita goddamn 12-volt power impact drill is enough to terror. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
No time to chat. My fusion cores are screaming in pain. We need to get back to Diamond City before we have to leave it all out here.
Oh, this is another great example of just good-ass goddamn texturing. I mean, God, I love that. Alright, you did come with. Alright. There's a kitty. Look at the tubster. Look at that kitty. All right, now where's Power Armor Girl? Please hurry up, Lily. Lily!
Holy shit. That was hairy. I can't believe we pulled that off. The whole Adam Cat's garage is gonna be talking about this for months. Wait till the others hear about the spanking you gave those raiders.
Love the sound effects.
How's it hanging, Bleacher Creature?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow. Look at that engine. She's a beauty. Probably the last left anywhere. You know, you ain't so bad in a firefight neither. We could use someone with your talents down here. This is gonna make one hell of a dinner story. You earned every one of these caps, buddy. Hey, if you need more, I know the doc is always looking for people to find hard to pronounce things for her. Now, if you'll excuse me, my barons are smoking. I need to unload this damn motor before the core goes critical just supporting the weight.
You've received payment. Lily's going to mention you to the other citizens of the Drumlin Diner, even though we're calling this the Stands, because the Stands is a cooler name. I never noticed that texturing before, and I like that a lot. And apparently I'm supposed to go here next. You have discovered the Centerfield greenhouse. You can now fast travel to it using the marker on your pit point map. Holy shit, hang on. Just look at all this. Look at the level of detail in all of this. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Ah. This is absolutely spectacular. There's a little fish tank with working fish. No tapping. Ah, I see. Either way, but just those are how you're making a plant that produces like Radaway or something. I have no clue, but oh, and you can see out in a Diamond City. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, and there's that's so cool. I love that. Oh, this is just so fucking this blows my mind. Just the level of detail that goes into some of these mods is ridiculous. There's a periodic table. Is that lightning in a fuck? Oh, I was like, is that lightning in a fucking jar? That would just be the top everything off. But this is absolutely spectacular. Vault stick. There's literal sticks of deodorant in here just for the bioluminescence. I mean, I guess you're trying to stay sanitary, but holy shit. Alrighty. Well, let's go upstairs and see what Doc's up to.
Good day to you.
Hello, Mendel.
Huh?
You don't have any dialogue options. Wait. Oh, I can just hold on. Let me do this properly. Oh, that's cool.
Hello,
It's
stranger.
fully
Welcome to the
animated and
Centerfield
everything.
Greenhouse. I'm Dr. McClintock, botanist and owner. Can I help you with anything?
Don't mind me. I'm just, chilling in your hammock. But while we're on the hold on.
Welcome back. Wait, you're not here because you're coughing up glowing mucus from inhaling my spores, are you?
If that's the case, why aren't you wearing a respirator? But anyways, let's get down to business.
Get right to the point, don't you? Okay then, let's try to come to some sort of agreement.
Do you got any work for me?
I heard about Lily stomping her power armor through the bleachers with a motorcycle engine strapped to it. Was it you that helped her?
This structure wasn't originally a greenhouse. In fact, the entire second story was collapsed in on the first. There was no actual second floor left. Mr. Dr. Pepper gathered his friends, and together we filled the entire first floor with soil from under the stadium foundation. The soil you're standing on goes all the way down to street level. You're in what is effectively a giant glass-covered flower pot. However, soil quality was very poor, and incapable of sustaining the heavy turnover of carbon-fixed materials in the greenhouse today.
I've been working with materials from Vault 81, Brahmin dung, and standard fertilizer, but I really need industrial-strength soil interventions. That's where you come in. Are you up to hunting down large quantities of pre-war chemicals?
Well, if you're going to have me picking up unanimous, super duper, uber schmooper, weird ass chemicals, number one, I'm gonna want to know what these chemicals are gonna possibly do to me, and number two, I'm just gonna need more information in general.
First treatment I need is to replenish soil nitrogen levels, and a job this size requires urea, and a lot of it. It was a pretty standard soil treatment for large-scale farming before the war, and is used to recondition poor post-war soil on today's farms. But make sure you're prepared. It's stored in large drums. They're big, super heavy, and must remain perfectly sealed.
Alrighty, then let's hop to it, why don't we?
That's wonderful news. I need you to find as much urea as possible to replenish the nitrogen content of my soil. It's big, heavy, and usually stored dry. Make sure you have enough space to carry it back when you find it. You should start your search in any chemical plants and warehouses, or even farms, particularly high production or poor soil quality farms.
Well, alrighty.
It's no citadel, but it beats roughing it.
Well, that's good. Good to show that I haven't scrapped this place yet. So apparently it was one of a number of places, and this just happened to be one of said places. So now I can just go back. It was in one of 4 spots, and it was in this spot.
I don't know, Babs. I don't see it anywhere in here. You sure you didn't leave it in one of the other corners?
Yes, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Just keep looking. I swear sometimes these vines grow too fast to keep up.
I am looking, sis. And this is the second time this month this has happened. You gotta learn to keep better track of these things.
Did you try between the brain fungus and the blight over there on the left? There's a place on the rocks I usually put the supplements.
You check it. I ain't getting nowhere near that creepy glowing green brain of yours. Ugh. I swear that thing's looking at me.
It can't hurt you, Lily. It's just a highly evolved species of Gyromitra esculenta that coordinates supplement distribution in the greenhouse. Oh, you know what? Come to think of it, there was a ring on it. Look for the reflection of the luminescence off the metal.
Supplements. Right. You know how messed up this is? I swear, Bob, the next time you lose a glowing one body part in one of your plants, you're on your own. I don't care how smelly it's gonna get.
I know I left it down here somewhere.
Are we done? Okay, good.
You're back. Can I safely assume that large pre-war drum you brought with you is the urea I asked for?
Yeah, I may or may not have had to, how do I put this? I may or may not have had to kill a couple of settlers to get it, but I still got it for you.
Excellent. This is integral to proper conditioning of the soil. Here's your payment. I still have more work if you're interested.
Oh, Lily, one last thing before you go. I got word of another chemical supply, and I need someone with some experience to get it for me. Lenny said he came across some anhydrous ammonia while picking through Cambridge Mass Chemical, in the loading bay. This is an important one, that's why I'm asking you.
My plants go through a lot of nitrogen, and this would take care of them for over a year. It's gonna be liquid, and you don't want to spill it on yourself. I don't know how big or what shape the tank will be, though.
Lenny, huh? He's probably sold that tip to 5 other people by now. That guy's slimier than a bog ghoul.
Yeah, undoubtedly. It wouldn't be the first time you met another courier at the same hall, both working on the same tip from Lenny. But we've never had problems with batch chemicals. I can't imagine there's that many people interested in anhydrous ammonia. Well, maybe extra smart raiders making chems, but Lenny isn't exactly brave enough to deal with that sort. He's afraid of Mr. Sphincter, after all.
I'd ask you what it does, but I can barely pronounce it. Cambridge, huh? Yeah, that's not far. I can go scout it out first, see what I'm dealing with. It'll be easier than lugging a Brahmin or my power armor all the way over there. Sure, I can handle it, after I do a favor for Rizzo. He got a message to me through Lucas. Said something about dogs needing cats? It was hard to understand. You know how Adam cats talk.
Yes, of course, a few days doesn't matter. So Rizzo needs a favor, huh? He's got you wrapped around his little finger.
Hey now, that's my man you're talking about. Nobody disrespects him. Except me. And only to you. We don't see each other as often as we'd like since I moved back here. Now it's just when I do power armor runs for the sheriff every couple of weeks.
I'm just teasing you, Lily. Of course you should go see what Rizzo needs. They're all the way out in the middle of nowhere by themselves. You can't just choose who you love. You could be wrapped around the finger of a jerk, but you've at least got Rizzo. There are lots of girls in Diamond City who would walk over coals to call him theirs, but he's yours. Oh, speaking of Adam Cat desirables, Lenny said to tell you he saw a motorcycle in the loading bay at Mass Chemical, too.
Another bike? Hot damn! That's 2 back to back. I mean, yeah, this won't be new, but if it's intact, there's some good pickings. Well, now I'm gonna have to go check out what Rizzo wants extra fast, so I can get over there and strip down that bike. And I know just the person to help me. What do you say? Want to come with me to make some caps and meet some of the coolest customers in the Commonwealth?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't see how this could go wrong at all. Also, motorcycles, so fuck yeah.
Awesome! You get to meet the gang, you know. I'm gonna go get my gear together. Come see me at my room when you're ready. Oh, and Babs?
Yes, Lily?
I found your severed hand. Here you go.
Great! Thanks, Lily. That would have started smelling pretty awful in another day or so.
Good luck out there. Be careful. Word is Quincy's gunners are pretty well dug in by now.
Why do you have a dismembered ghoul hand, a glowing one nonetheless, in your
Good
why?
evening, DP.
Hey, Bob. Wait to hear what happened today.
You look happy. I'll bite. What's the reason?
They're from Wiseman directly. I mean, he gave Trash Can Carl a message specifically for me. But it's nice to hear from an old friend.
Can't say I'm familiar with that name. Who is it?
He was a ghoul who used to live here in the city before McDumbfuck kicked them all out. He used to do the farming you see down there in the outfield. Turns out, he and some of his friends started a settlement way up north of here, an old swimming pool facility. They started growing tarberries out of that old swimming pool of theirs. And damn if they're not the best I've ever had. It's the only dedicated tarberry farm I know of. Can you imagine how good a 250-year-old farmer is at his job? No wonder they're the best.
I'd imagine they'd have to be the best around. What did he have to say?
He wants me to visit. Says he misses his old friends, but since he's not allowed in Diamond City no more, he'd like for me to come up there. I think I'm gonna take him up on it too. I could use a vacation. And Wiseman's a good guy, so why not spend a few days up there, huh?
A 250-year-old farmer, you say? You think maybe I could tag along with you?
Sure. You really mean it?
If he's been farming for that long, he's a walking book of knowledge. There's got to be so much I can learn from him if he's willing to teach me.
That's my scientist. I can tell you right now. Wiseman will be happy to teach you whatever you want to know. He's a great guy like that. But yeah, I'd love to have some company. We can book a trip with Carl or Doc Weathers. Maybe you can stop by Bunker Hill on the way. Sound good to you?
That sounds great, DP. I can't wait to meet him.
That is adorable if it wasn't for the fact that I killed Trash Can Carla. Alright, we'll go do Lulu's quest with her since we have our power armor here.
Remember when you stepped on my foot earlier? Let's not do that while you wear.
Lily, I'm ready.
Hey.
Hey, got your gear? Ready to head out to Coolville?
Fuck yeah, let's get going, why don't we? Yeah, let's move!
Good. I can't tell you how glad I am to have some company on this haul. Usually it's just me and my Brahmin, Large Marge, on power armor transport. Yeah, she's not very good conversation. And then there's a chronic mild dysentery. Poor girl's had the shits for years now. You can imagine the showers and the bleachers are nice when I get back from doing runs with her atomic grade diarrhea. Runs. I'm funny. Anyway, give me a sec. Let me slide into the ride.
Okay, something that I haven't said yet. This has such good script writing and voice acting. It is hilarious. Why is there a teddy bear with a bomb collar on? I mean, it says shot collar, but that's obviously a bomb collar. Why the fuck?
Alright, let's get going.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. But just the amount of detail and the work that it seems as though went into the dialogue is absolutely spectacular. It's a very enjoyable mod. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite. A lot more enjoyable than Her Machine, because God knows I despise that one.
Tight.
What was I doing?
Dig?
Oh, yeah, talking to Rizzo. Just a sec, I'll find out what he wanted. Hey, Riz!
There we
Rizzo.
go.
There you are. Hey, babe. I got the message you gave Lucas.
Well, damn, babe, took you a while, but I'm glad you came. So what's been up with my main girl?
Main girl, huh? Better be your only girl or I'll put your nuts under an angle grinder, you hear?
See, that's why I dig on you, Lily. You're all heart, but still down for a fight. So, who's this sucker you got dragging around the joint?
Joint?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any
My
joints
next
on me,
friend
never
from
mind.
Bob also has an old motorcycle in the same building. I brought some help so we can wrap this up quick. Don't want anyone else getting their rat claws on a motorcycle before I have a chance to strip it down, you know? Oh, speaking of which, my friend here helped me get a piece of pre-war Americana that's gonna turn Zeke greener than a glowing one. You know that motor at the Corvega plant that Zeke's been eyeing since he was a kid?
Ah, shit. I know that look. You did something risky, didn't you?
Mm-hmm, sure did. Keep it on the down low until I can tell him myself, though.
Okay, putting in work. I see you. Just make sure I'm there when you tell Zeke. Should be funny as all hell to watch.
Ah, there'll be plenty of time to get under his skin later, babe. Let's get back to business. What is this Lucas was saying about cats and dogs?
Right. Sorry, I'm just happy to see you is all. So, Duke had his ear to the ground and caught wind of something when he was out scabbing. It's some real bad shit. Worse than usual. I'd go handle it myself, but I need to be here in case the gunners start crawling up our asses. I need you to do me this solid. Please.
Oh, of course, hon. What is it? You just name it.
The fucking Raiders got themselves a dogfighting ring.
A dog fighting ring?
Those bastards are making those dogs kill themselves for kicks. I need you to solve this for me, babe.
Ooh, those motherfuckers. Where the fuck are they? I'm gonna rip their heads off and shit down their necks. I'm gonna stomp a giant mud hole in their asses and walk it dry. Holy shit. How could... I don't...
Hang on.
Where are they?
Hang on.
Calm down. Calm down. I'll calm down when those fuckers are all dead. No more talk. Give me your 12-gauge rounds, Rizzo. Where the fuck are they?
Well, if it had a name, it went the way
It's
of
funny
the
because
bomb.
she has a SPOS 12.
I do know it's in Lexington. Some bar under an old apartment building. Take what you can carry. I got plenty of slugs here to keep those gunners dancing for me. But watch your back. And light their asses up for me one time.
We're moving out right away. We got doggos that need help. Are you coming or not?
I'm happy to kill every last one of them.
I didn't know you could do that. That's fun. Oh yeah, I forgot I put a stupid amount of recoil on this.
What do we have here? Let's see what we have here.
I just heard a rumor about you guys. In Good Neighbor.
Not another step. We'll let you through for 500 cash.
No more talk. I see dogs in there. We kill now.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
We're starting. We're alive, motherfucker. We're alive. Who runs this joint? Where the fuck are you?
Oh shit, this ain't good.
You're the one. Get over here. Oh god, you are so fucking dead. You hear me? I said get over here. Bitch, you're gonna hold still while I'm killing you.
I swear, I didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing? That's not what this looks like to me, asshole. Think killing dogs is some sort of fun sport? Do you, motherfucker? Well, I got a new game we can try. It's called Kill the Douchebag.
Sounds like fun.
Look, pal, you gotta do something.
Sounds
This
like
bitch
fun.
is crazy.
Can't help you there.
Can't help you
Shut
there,
up.
sorry.
I'm not done telling you how we play my game. Get in the cage, bitch.
No, I'm sorry. I'll do anything. Please don't. Don't make me get in there.
No? Did you really just tell the person with the gun on you no? What sort of stable genius are you?
Please. I had to get by somehow. I didn't want to do this, but I had no choice. Don't kill me, please.
Well, it is tough times out there. Everyone just trying to get by. Folks got no choice. I hear that. Hey, I've been in similar situations myself. You know, well, I'll tell you a little secret. I used to be a raider like yourself. Till I took a shotgun shell to the knee.
What? Really? You were?
Wait. No. No, I was wrong. That was you I was thinking of.
My leg!
I love it.
Motherfucker, you shot me in the leg!
Oh no, bummer. That looks like it hurts pretty bad. You okay? You got more limbs. Well, what a coincidence. I got more ammo. Get in that cage. Now.
Okay, don't shoot. I'm going.
Oh boy, this ought to be a fun time. Get him, boys. Kick his ass.
This is fucking crazy.
Buttons, what are you doing in there? Get the fuck out.
This ain't over. Hey, fuck this. I'm out.
Motherfucker stepped back and then he yeeted himself.
Good riddance, asshole. Alright, now let's spring these doggos.
I'm on it, Proc.
I'm on it, Proc. Proc wasn't in the
Can't take
subtitles.
this.
Don't see their name on it.
Papas. Come here, sweeties. Let me give you a good scratch. Look at those wiggle butts. They're so happy. Now, which good boys want a forever home, huh? All of yous? I got a place for you all to be silly dogs. Lots of my friends to love you babies forever. Let's get these guys back to the Atom Cat's garage.
Doggos.
But,
I love it. Oh, look at all the
Gang just got a
doggos.
lot bigger.
They're good
Sounds like a good
boys.
plan.
Oh, I love it. Oh, they're good boys. Oh, my fucking heart.
Swear to God, if I hear tunnel snakes rule just once.
Hey, babe.
Tunnel snakes
Guess
rule.
he's back with some happy puppas.
Damn, Lily. Y'all really handle it. Look at them all. You're gonna get these little monsters right, best believe. I won't lie to you. You had me a little shook. There were a whole lot of raiders out that way.
There wasn't any stopping me on this, and you knew it. That's why you asked me.
Damn straight. We're gonna give these guys a good home. Warm beds, a decent meal, the whole shebang. Can you dig it?
Aw, you're a saint, hun. That's why I brought him back here. That, and we can't have him shitting all over the bleachers. I'll admit, I probably wouldn't have made it back without my new friend here. Got pretty hairy down at the ring. Real tight quarters.
I always enjoy a good fight.
Well, if that's how it is, you should go give Zeke a holler. We're always looking for new cats down for the cause. You guys gonna chill here for a sec before heading back out? It's been a hot minute since I seen you, babe.
Normally I would. You know that. But I gotta get that motorcycle at Mass Chem before anyone else can strip it. I know the scaver that Bob told about it. He's a greaseball, with a big mouth to boot. Guarantee he sold that tip to a few other people already. But then, you know, I got another PA run to make for the sheriff when I'm done with that, so I'll be back in a couple of days. I'll even stay a few nights, okay?
I got you. I'll be here doing what I do best. Watch your back out there.
I'm gonna get going back to Diamond City, hose the blood off my power armor. Swing by there and I'll have your caps waiting.
Okay. Hey, Lily. Also, sleeping in all those crates of Nuka-Cola can't be comfortable.
Hi.
Ah, there you are. Look, I can't thank you enough for your help with the dogs. People like you are rare in this world. But that won't stop me from trying. Didn't have much left after paying you for the motorcycle engine run. We also got to talking, and we wondered if you wanted to swing by the left field for dinner tonight. Get some free food, get to know the gang a little. Nothing fancy, DP's just making some razor grain spaghetti. But after the whole dog thing, you're eating for free tonight. We're pretty loose here, so show up if you're interested. Don't if not. 6:30 tonight at the diner, okay?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Oh, I have to sit here, okay.
Hello again. Good to see you.
Hey, Barb.
So, welcome to our, well, whatever you want to call this little weekly thing we have going on here. We just call it dinner night. I do have to say, DP outdid himself this time with this setting. It's usually just the four of us at a booth. Mom's spaghetti smells amazing.
Tell me about
That was a fucking
yeah.
Eminem reference.
Well, I guess it kind of started as a bored DP talking to me while I ate, and he swept the floors after dinner in the evening. Let the Bleachers family things in here go. It didn't really start in earnest until Lily swept into this place and our lives.
She's clearly talented.
That's one way to put it. Yeah, she's something else, isn't she? She grew up in Diamond City with Zeke and DP. I'm sure she told you that already. But the Bleachers district didn't exist back then. Nobody had been in this area of Diamond City in almost 2 centuries until DP chased that cat in here. So Lily's really taken the Bleachers to heart. Between runs, more often than not, she's cleaning the place and making it into a home. But I digress. I guess I'm just saying Lily makes sure these dinners happen and we're glad for it. She says there's nothing like the family you choose. Even got it in her head to invite the sheriff one day as a joke, and she showed up. She almost never says anything, but she keeps coming. Huh.
Really?
Uh-huh. We never expected her to show. DP even had to scramble to get a place set. The look on Lily's face was priceless. Total shock. I'm glad she did show up, though. We had been trying to crack that ice for a while by then, and she's not the friendliest person in the Commonwealth. The sheriff isn't the type for idle chat, even on these nights, but I can see she values them as much as the rest of us, or she wouldn't keep coming.
She seems a bit rough around the edges, but nothing that would interfere with her duties.
Quite the contrary. It helps her maintain an effective force. She's very respected by her troops and a brilliant strategist. She was born and raised Brotherhood of Steel, educated and trained in the pre-war military academy tradition, if what I heard is true.
What happened?
She didn't see eye to eye with some of their more authoritarian tendencies, and tried to help a town that had water filter tech the gunners wanted.
I'm told her squad repelled them, but she lost her whole arm, 4 knights, and some civilian militia by the time it was over. It was very intense. Costly victory for no strategic gain is the gist of what the Brotherhood of Steel had to say about her decision. She told me herself they made her a scribe and refused to replace the arm.
Sounds like a typical boss to me.
That's not the half of it. Her entire squad got punished too, every last one of them, bumped down to scribes, for saving some innocent lives. So they did what any principled and strategically minded squad would do in that situation.
What did she do?
Loaded 2 vertibirds up with a small plasma arsenal and over a dozen full T-60 power armor units in the middle of the night and deserted the Brotherhood of Steel.
No way.
Yep. They stayed under the Brotherhood of Steel radar until they were able to locate the Outcasts, a faction of ex-Brotherhood knights who also weren't fans of fascism. She gave them the vertibirds, they gave her an arm, and her squad a home and a purpose again. It was a win-win.
What happened after that?
You mean what happened to the dozen or so T-60s she took with her, right? That's some pretty valuable cargo. That gets into how she and the power armor ended up here. That's a long story for another time, and not a particularly happy one.
Another time, maybe.
Anyway, Lily told me about how you guys went out and saved those dogs. That's pretty amazing. Anyone would do that in this day and age. People barely help each other, much less dogs. It makes me glad to know they'll be running around the Atom Cat's garage now.
I'm glad I could help out.
Speaking of doing odd jobs for people, I had a chance to analyze some soil test results, and I've got some work if you're still interested. I'd normally send Lily, but she'll be on that ammonia run that has that motorcycle salvage at the loading dock of Mass Chem we mentioned earlier. We can talk about it after dinner.
Sure thing.
It's good you showed up when you did. I'd rather not lean so heavily on Lily for my transport jobs. She spends a lot of time on the road already.
Oh,
Hey,
there's the sheriff.
Can I safely assume Lily pestered you today while on duty to tell you about our guest of honor here?
She wouldn't be Lily if she hadn't.
Yes. Well, this is the person that helped her with that motorcycle and the dogs in that story she's no doubt told you a dozen times by now.
Nice to meet you.
Well, fuck you too.
Okay.
Yes. Well, DP has cooked up something special tonight, as you can see. We've got razor green spaghetti, tato sauce, and warm bread.
I'm sure it will be fine.
So, did you get a chance to see Dr. Scara about your shoulder? You mentioned the adduction was slower than usual last week.
Yes.
And?
And what?
And what was the problem? Was she able to fix it?
Yes. We hunted down an assaultron, quartered it with a ripper, and I replaced the glenohumeral joint entirely.
That's, good, I suppose.
The gunner squad it came from would argue, if they were still alive.
I assume they didn't just want to give a perfectly functional assaultron to a stranger for free, did they?
You don't ask gunners.
Good point.
I guess it all worked out.
Yes.
Did you read Piper's article about McDonough?
Yes.
And?
And what?
And what do you think of it? Do you think he's a synth?
He's a synth. You dumb fuck. He's a synth.
Hard to say. Maybe.
Dr. Pensky told me never attribute to malice that which can be adequately explained by stupidity. Do you think one can be so witless that their unwitting cooperation is so gross and negligent that it can appear to be collusion to an outsider?
Or incompetence.
Well, yes. In this case, incompetence would apply too. I suppose it is possible the witless can be such an unwitting puppet of a hostile power that it can appear like full cooperation.
Witless, huh? Let me guess which stable genius in a tan suit we're talking about here. How's it hanging, bleacher creatures? Oh man, that's gonna be some good dinner. Hey there! Hey, I'm glad you made it out here tonight. Wasn't sure you'd be up for it since it's such a long haul back from the Atom Cat's garage.
Hey, as long as it's free. I mean, I like free things.
You better believe it. I promise, you'll sleep like a baby tonight with a belly full of DP spaghetti.
At any rate, yes, Lily, we were talking about Piper's article on McDonough.
That overgrown windbag's a sin, I'm telling you. Oh, wandering around, doing exactly jack shit up there all day, talking about how busy he is. Unbelievable. You know it's true, Sheriff. You've seen it. I tell you what, why don't you march up there in your power armor and throw him off the balcony? Do us all a favor.
We've been over this, Lily.
Every week we do this, sis. You know what she's gonna tell you.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't do military coups.
He hasn't actually committed any crimes. It's up to us at the ballot box.
Or, you know, in the dead of night with a sharp blade across the throat.
Then we're no better than the Brotherhood.
It's not that easy, and you know it. The sheriff can't just go in there and do what she wants. He's got rights until it's proven he's a sin.
It makes me so mad. He's not just doing nothing. He's standing in the way of anyone else trying to do something.
Temper.
Well, what happens when it's one of us that gets kidnapped, huh? What in the goddamn hell does the Institute want with us anyway?
Are people really that scared of the Institute?
Scared, confused, angry, hostile, suspicious, whatever they're feeling about it at the particular time. It's not good.
You're the scientist. Why the hell are they replacing us? This obviously isn't a PR campaign. We just end up hating them and Sans more. They can swarm over this city at any friggin' time with those fucking toasters of theirs, and McDonough will probably open the door for them. Makes no goddamn sense.
I agree, they make no sense. I can't figure out a motivation that squares with the actions they take as a whole. Neither can the sheriff. It's almost like the kidnappings were a poorly thought out plot device wedged into a nebulous story by someone who thought it would just work. It would be comical if they weren't an existential threat.
Who really knows what the Institute is responsible for?
You must be new here. Let me clarify. Just about everyone in the Commonwealth knows what they're responsible for, which is the primary reason we've been monitoring.
That's enough.
Of course. That was careless of me. Apologies.
Have we got a plan B?
As you just heard, I'm not at liberty to discuss Plan B. The less you know, the safer you are from the Institute.
I own the
I heard they got a
Institute.
brain sucker device? Suck what you know right out of there. read it like a book.
I said that's enough.
Button it up now, Lily. Right now, we've got to stick to Piper's unofficial strategy. We delegitimize McDonough and then get him out of office.
God damn it! We gotta do something!
What Piper did put time on our side. Every day that goes by, more people think he's a sin, and the less support he has. If the election were today, he'd lose. We've just got to keep the pressure on. Keep pushing for action and answers on those kidnappings.
Did your child go missing, ma'am? I'm sorry about that, but I'm far too busy to talk. I'm the mayor, you know, but you have my thoughts and prayers.
Hey, DP! Hey, this dinner smells amazing. DP here, he does a killer mayor impersonation.
Citizens of Diamond City, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, humans and synths. My Institute programmers would like me to run a rebuttal software routine and offer a simulated response to Piper's unfounded accusations. And I promise you I will, the moment it finishes loading, which should be any sec. Ladies and gentlemen of Diamond City, the Institute would like me to I would like to say a few things regarding these rumors. My fellow human beings, of which I am definitely one. Since being elected, despite all of my words, actions, policies, thoughts, and decisions, I assure you, people of Name of City, I am not a level 5 Institute synth operative with special 4B clearance due to extreme depth of infiltration. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm far too busy doing things that human beings do to do my job and search for missing citizens. I'm the human mayor, after all. End of file. So I heard you guys over here talking about the jackass. Figured we could use a laugh. So yeah, thanks for coming out again, my friends. It's amazing how you always manage to show up for free food. Tonight, we got mom spaghetti, guaranteed to cure weak knees, heavy arms, and sweaty palms. Careful though, it may stain your shirt.
The fucking
Make a
M&M
well-timed batch of
reference.
fresh hot bread just for dinner. But the tater sauce tonight is something special I worked on just for the occasion.
I gotta tell you, DP, I have never seen a spread like this. You went all out. Looks like the table the companions have in your Vasker Hall in Whiterun.
The what now?
Huh?
Yeah, what you just said. The what, a where? Who?
I didn't say nothing.
Well, I could swear you just said...
Better get your hearing checked, DP. Told you I ain't said nothing. You were gonna tell us about dinner tonight?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The sauce. Of course. I started with the potato base, of course. But Bob took me through the upper floor of a greenhouse and let me have that.
Nice!
Oh, it didn't end there, Lily. You know how Wellingham's always got some new spice he's going on about? Or a new dish he wants to try?
I remember hauling a bag of behemoth nuts in my power armor for him, so he could make his great green oysters dish.
It's called a scrotum, sis.
Ew, what the fuck? We're about to eat!
Sorry, just trying to help.
Yeah, I bet. Anyway, tell us about the sauce, DP. Where's Wellingham come into this?
Please do.
Behemoth scrotum.
God damn it!
You know, now that you mention it, Lily, it is kind of a strangely specific ingredient for a dish.
You see? I'm not the only one who thinks behemoth scrotum is a weird item to have to haul.
Huh? What is?
The behemoth scrotum. Oh, motherfucker! Great! Just great. Now I'm saying it.
All right. Where were we? Oh, yeah. So Wellham's always gone on about the crushed red pepper that Latimer got him a few months ago. So I figured this was a good occasion as any to borrow it. Permanently. Without asking.
My man!
Bob brings one of her
Neodymium iron boron.
That was my next guess. Anyway, it's a strong-ass magnet.
Do I, wanna know what sort of strange blood-eating plant things you create with powerful magnets in that greenhouse of yours?
Hardly. It's to condense iron-rich microbeads coated with high-avidity molecules based on specific application. Generally, I use it to isolate, purify, and concentrate cellular fractions without the need for larger equipment and refrigeration units.
You know, I heard that people in other parts of the world spoke other languages, but I ain't never heard them. Not till you moved here with that technical babble, and then the sheriff shows up with that Latin stuff.
Scientia ipsa potentia est.
I don't try to understand neither, Lily. Anyway, she puts this thing on Wellingham's head. He immediately goes haywire. Tripped his Mr. Gutsy switch. But since he's got the wrong hardware, he basically just started screaming, "Communists!" and spraying everyone down with his dishwasher jet. Ann Codman runs out of that little corral of a restaurant screaming her head off. And of course, that dunce husband of hers runs after her. And since it's the Codmans, every security guard is more concerned with kissing her ass and helping than figuring out what's wrong with Wellington.
Typical.
You're telling me. I've been saying it since I saw his mother drop him on his head. That Danny Sullivan kid is as useless as tits on a synth. Long story short, it was just us and a neutered Mr. Gutsy up there after a few seconds. I stuffed some spices into my jacket. Bob grabbed us a recipe box, and we're out of there. Real smooth. I hope. Wellington will probably be okay. Last I saw, he was asking random strangers to enlist in the army.
Hell yeah! Score one more for the Bleachers.
Thanks. I try. As I was saying, we got some extra kick in the sauce tonight with that pepper. I got some cloves, molasses, and cinnamon too. So the honey tonight is going to be unlike anything we ever had before. Make sure you get some of that on the bread too.
Really? Now this I'm interested in hearing.
Well, you know ghouls used to live in Diamond City before McDipshit kicked them out, right?
It was an extremely short-sighted maneuver. They possess immeasurable knowledge and experience. We could benefit from their wisdom.
I agree. I've never been able to talk to more than two in my life. It's amazing what they have to say if you just listen. Scapegoating a fringe minority is a time-honored tradition of weak politicians everywhere, DP. Of course I remember.
So I still keep in touch with a few through Doc Weathers. They moved to a big swimming pool facility one of them knew from before the war. Building was in pretty good shape, so they stayed in that and they farmed some of the best tarberries I've ever tasted out of the pool. Lily here would know who he was. Remember Wiseman and his buddies?
Sure do. You know, looking back, it doesn't surprise me he went his own way instead of heading the good neighbor with the rest of the ghouls.
Yeah, me either. He had his own ideas of what to do after McDipshit took office, and getting pissed off didn't seem to be one of them. Anyway, the short version of that story is the honey has some tarberry juice in it along with the rest of the spices. I think you'll like it.
That sounds delicious, DP. Thanks for going to so much trouble.
Hey, it's a happy occasion. We got a lot of doggos in New Home, and these two got rid of a few more raiders. And don't forget the spices we got. Speaking of raiders, is it true what Lily said? Pop that fucker in the knee and let the dogs finish him off?
It's the truth, absolutely. She 100% did that. I watched in horror. I couldn't say a word. I tried to settle it civilly, but she just started firing. Yep, that's exactly how it happened.
Damn! Very impressive, Lily. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know just how crazy you were. I'm glad you did it. Even more glad you're on our side.
We punched the fuck out of their tickets so hard, their ghosts have gunshot wounds and their cleaned out ghost clocks on their fixed little red wagons.
Ah, that's my girl.
And Sheriff, you'll be proud to know that axe you gave me?
Tomahawk.
Thanks for noticing. Anyway, you'll be happy to know that thing can open a raider's brain case easier than it can open a melon.
Yes, I know.
Fine. DP's being friendly. DP, how's that thing that makes Nuka-Cola from those big weird bags you got coming? Well, what's it called? The soda whatever?
Fountain. Soda fountain. Well, it's looking pretty good, I think. I'm trying to get a handle on what parts I have and still need. Problem is, all the folks who knew how it worked are long dead. So I'm teaching myself as I go along, which makes it slow.
So it takes the stuff in that bag, mixes it with some of Bob's water, and gives it bubbles? All on the spot, right?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. Got a few invoices telling me where more of the syrup is, but it's way over in Nuka World, surrounded by assholes with tiny dicks and big guns. So it makes sense to actually get the machine up and running, and able to use the stock I got on hand before paying someone to get more.
I think that sounds like a nice addition to the diner.
Yeah, it is. In more ways than one. I don't have to worry about a steady supply of sealed bottles now. One way or another, the supply of bottles in the area is going to dry up eventually, which just leaves me high and dry with no stock. But if nobody's touched what's at the factory, and the invoices are right, that's enough soda for years and years.
I don't know, that sounds like an awful lot of those bags.
It is, but not as much as you'd think. We ain't trying to feed a stadium during playoffs no more. But the sips who filled the order were. There's a lot fewer of us now, and I got a good handle on how many bottles I need a week to keep this place running. Trust me, Lil. There's enough to keep this place running for the rest of our lives.
Well, that sounds like some great news for the Bleachers in general. Gonna upset Wellingham something fierce.
Codman's gonna get her ass in a twist, too. Upper stands, just some white picket fence. Anyway, what are we waiting for? Come on, guys, let's eat.
Now that is the best plan I've heard all day. And what a day it's been.
Well, alrighty, I think that's the end of that whole fucking movie in Fallout. Anyways, the gang's all here. We're all having a good old dinner. It's great and fine and dandy. We got Sheriff, Mr. Dr. Pepper. We have Lily, and then I still don't know what your name is. But either way, thank you all guys so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by, checking out a new Fallout episode. And remember, 2 things before I go. Number 1, make sure you click that link in the description and try out the audiobook Inscription. And then second thing is, make sure you guys go in the link to the description, use my tap link to get access to my merch. Every bit that you buy helps me a little bit, and I appreciate your support. Either way, make sure you guys stay unstoppable, stay unbeatable, most importantly, stay fun predictable. I'll see y'all later.